Okay, it is 6:33. Notice is hereby given that meeting of the Sandy Oaks Park Advisory Committee will be held on Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021 at 6:33 p.m. by telephonic video conferencing for the purpose of considering, just wanted to make sure that was on. The following agenda items. All agenda items are subject to action. In an effort to advance the public health goal of limiting face-to-face meetings, also called social distancing, to slow the spread of coronavirus, there will be no in-person public access to meetings. The public may participate in this meeting by using a link which is available on the website, and the meeting ID is also available, as well as the phone numbers. When requested, entering meeting ID, location right there. The public will be permitted to offer public comments telephonically or by audio as provided by the agenda and as permitted by the presiding officer during the meeting. Written questions or comments may be submitted to the chairperson up to 2 hours before the meeting by emailing tRapino@cityofsandyoaks.com. I'll call the meeting to order and do a quorum call. Ann Garza.
Here.
Charles Fillinger.
Here.
Mayor Ball.
Here.
Rue Carvajal.
Here.
Raylyn McDonald.
Here.
And Gloria Sariamento.
Here.
And Megan Alves Cordova is absent.
She's out. Yeah.
Okay. And Rapino is here. Okay, there are no citizens to be heard. I checked right before coming here and earlier today. So we'll move on to agenda item number 3. And the reason I put this back on here is because I'm having trouble finding an permanent
installation. I saw that too. I was looking as well.
yeah, and I did find one, but it is pricey. Yeah, it was like $400. So I'm wondering, and I was going to throw it out here to you guys, if we don't get a cheap one and see if we can
Convert it or
convert
somehow.
it to somehow, because the purpose of getting that permanent one was to see if we could generate interest in the product.
Right.
So, I mean, go ahead.
So I was asked last meeting to look up prices, and I did. There's a PDGA championship. It's online, and they offer a $50 off of it, but it's still $609 with 83 cents for a whole setup. It does come with six discs. Because it's called disc golf, not the frisbee.
The same thing.
Yeah, disc golf.
The frisbees are lighter, the discs are heavier, and they're more manageable. They're more aerodynamic. You need at least 3 discs for every one. And to make it worthwhile, you need more than 2, at least 8. It's like a golf thing. I did find some which are portable, but I was thinking maybe how you guys did the flagpole
Where you set it in concrete.
with the
I was
PVC
thinking
pipe.
the same thing. If we poured a pad and used like U-bolts or something and anchored them into the concrete.
Yeah, that would be cheaper.
A cheap one, of just getting one for $100 and
Just
doing it
dry
that
it
way.
out.
This
Because the
one is $89.99, and it comes with the 3 discs already, because you need a driver, a mid-range, and a putter. So this already comes with it. Instead of buying them for $60 a set aside, this comes with the 24 chain links. It's $89.99, and it's free shipping on Amazon.
Yeah, that's where I found some of the ones that weren't in ground too, like that. But the one I found was $3.99 that you could put in the ground, and that's just too expensive for a trial thing.
You lay a lot of pad and buy a lot of U-bolts for, a couple $100.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, yeah.
Exactly. And this, I think by getting a portable one, it gives us an idea of where proper placement may be. Maybe
Well-
we set it at one place and go, maybe it needs to be over there.
Yeah.
It would be good along the trail. A lot of the way a lot of the parks are set up here, they have them like every mile, and that's where you're going, and that's how you move along. It's not just set in one
Right.
area. They have to be spread out. So I said 8, it's 9, and put them along the trail, I think would work.
So
9
we're-
units?
So
I
we're
think we were
we're
gonna get
one to
two
see if we
and
could
try it.
generate interest.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be more like a horseshoe. If the one or two would be more like a horseshoe to actually have this. It's like a golf course type of
Right,
thing.
right.
So you would need 9 of them. We could start with 2 of them, but to make it for a game or whatever it
So
is,
for 9, how much is it?
at $89.99 at $90.
$900?
But then you have to figure in the pad and the,
Pad and
yeah.
those expensive U-bolts.
So I still think we should go with one at first to see if people are interested in doing
At
it.
that price, I would probably say 2.
2 of
Or
them.
2, yeah, I
So
mean,
that you know, 'cause
And
we're
then
just
that gives
looking
you
for
6
practice.
discs. And then we can go down and play horseshoes.
yeah, okay, I mean, I'm not, you know,
And if it works out, then sure,
we'll do
get a
the
lot of
course,
interest.
yeah,
You know,
do
buy
that.
7 more.
yeah.
right.
So, but we have to be thoughtful about where we place them, the first 2, if we're gonna
Yeah.
expand, so.
And each unit comes with the disc.
The
Mhm.
ones I found, it comes with the 3 discs, and it's a 24 chain portable target. It's the basket.
Mhm.
And it comes with the 3 discs. They're 3 different colors. It's like
Yeah, it's
golf.
the same one I
And
was
3
thinking,
different
I know
weights.
exactly
Yes,
what
it's
you're
3
talking
different
What is
about.
the disc made of?
I don't know. It's
Plastic of some kind,
it's
rubber.
like but it has more weight than a frisbee, and it's more aerodynamic, so it could travel, and it's the 3 different weights.
And can you buy the disc separately?
Yes, you can, but the ones I found on Amazon just for the 3 of them were like $60. So
Wow.
this one,
Because I'm thinking if we get 2 units, it comes with 2 sets of discs.
right?
Let's say you got 4 people playing, somebody's got to keep running down and chasing.
And this
What's gonna happen when they go off in the jungle there?
I have
on
a-
the trail.
I have a message here.
Because I know it's not gonna be
It
real.
costs you an extra stroke on your game.
It says losing disc can be frustrating. Areas
These are
with thick
rough.
vegetation, water, or dangerous terrain can
Correct
cause
term.
hour-long searches for disc. Make shorter holes near these areas that direct throws away from the dangerous spots. Minimize blind shots, holes where in one. Getting aces is really fun and rather common in disc golf. So just kind of
We
don't
need a
overthrow.
water feature too now.
Exactly.
Watch out for them snakes.
So, do we get, did we turn that into,
Well, no, it's under, if anything is under
yeah,
$500,
I know,
you just turn it into Public Works. You know,
That's
y'all
what I
agree
was-
to do that? Turn it into Public Works and have them place the order?
Okay, so let me just write it out. 2 of them?
No, it's 15.
Okey-dokey. So I'll just move on to agenda item number 4, if there's no more discussion on 3. And I spoke to both of the Gary Smith and Dan Reese about whether this would interfere with the,
CGTB.
yeah, and they, well, Gary Smith didn't think it would. He said, I don't think it has anything to do with that. Dan Reese was a little hesitant about saying that. I don't know what he wanted to check.
I
with
have
the-
not checked with Mr. Rayna yet.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah, I did get your message though.
I think that before we do anything here, we need to check with him because I'd hate to proceed on
I
this
agree.
and then find out we're gonna miss out on the other thing. But we have to keep in mind that October 1st, the grants close, so.
Okay.
So if there's no further discussion on that, I'll keep it on here until we find out whether it's viable to even think about it until we hear back from the other grant program. So I'll move on to agenda item 5, discuss and possible action on the updates from the community center, which is always a bright spot.
I did research on the commercial refrigeration. I figured the city gets a tax exemption from Home Depot, and that's actually one of the places I found the cheapest refrigerator from. Just depending on how big you guys think we should go.
What size is that?
Okay, for an 18 cubic foot, and it's just the difference between them is stainless steel or non-stainless steel. I think the community center can do without stainless steel.
Definitely.
The cheapest one for the best price, it was a 53.1 inch, and the width is 45.
With the square,
The
The cubic
53
foot.
inches, and it's a 45 cubic square foot. And it's just has glass doors, it's reach in, and it's white. So that one's 1,990. They're
That's
expensive.
cheap.
This is really big though. It's the biggest one and the cheapest one. All the other ones you're looking at 18 for $2,000. And that was at Best Buy. Home Depot has the same one for 2,435. They're all free shipping. But Lowe's is all out for commercial refrigeration, completely all out. And
Okay, what was the square footage of that $1,000 refrigerator again?
45.
5
Okay.
feet.
The width is 45.
Square feet.
The cubic footage, I forget
Cubic.
what that was. That was the one we were
45
looking
cubic
at,
feet.
that
45 cubic feet, 53 inches. What?
Okay. Yeah, that
How big is?
45 cubic feet of just refrigeration, that's a good price.
It's right here.
Oh, yeah, like, I can read that.
put your glasses on there.
Can
in
you
your
hold?
pocket.
I'll hold it for you, Charlie, if you'd like.
45 cubic feet. With a top LED, we can show ads or logo.
Mm-hmm. You can rent it out.
Okay,
Is there a picture of it?
Yeah. I took a picture. The
Yeah,
only difference
that- Are you
between this one and you're
Yeah.
looking at
She was
$2,000
looking at it
difference
when
is this
before I
one's
left.
white. Which it does not matter. That's what we were talking about. It doesn't matter if it's white.
no,
or
I
Yeah.
was finding a lot of 50 cubic foot commercial
You know,
refrigeration.
they have a lot of refrigerators down
Or
at Defense
18,
Support Supply
1900.
Agency too, the one we,
Federal surplus?
yeah.
Here's the deal with federal surplus. You have to be very careful what's in there because you have to read all the notes. You have to go down and inspect them. A lot of times they'll say, doesn't work.
Well, that's what I
Missing
thought
parts.
about
Well,
this one
Let
because
me,
Oh,
when
yeah, I saw it
when
when
I
you were
looking at it.
contracted
Yeah.
with the Navy,
No, you're
none of
fine.
their refrigeration was 110
I don't
volts.
know if Mickey wants to see it. There's
Sometimes
really?
it's brand
Oh,
new.
really?
Mm.
You want to see it, Mickey?
Most of it was 483 phase, 243 phase,
Oh, yeah.
so
that's the cheapest one. The biggest one as well. The other ones are
And it's
18.
on wheels.
It's on wheels
Yep.
and it comes with the warranty. I mean, that's the upside of getting it new. Because I did
Can-
find some on
can we get it
Craigslist.
through a 36-inch door?
Oh, crap.
I took pictures of other ones just to compare, like this one, you know.
Yep.
It's, you're looking at,
What was the-
Those doors are 36 inches.
what are we looking at?
The doors at the
This is the one,
community
this is that
center.
one. Oh,
To
yeah,
get it through.
they'll bring it. If not, they could do I think both doors are the same size.
They probably are. Well, they have to, wheelchairs come through those doors, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Also for okay, well, that's on the refrigeration, and then the toilet paper holders with the keys, also on Amazon. The cheapest one is $24. So I
Tell
think
Public Works to order.
So what?
Tell Public Works to order them.
and it's free shipping.
Yeah, those are easy. And if you show Priscilla what you want, that girl will go find it cheaper.
Okay.
I believe that.
Because she had to order soap dispensers and paper towel dispense, everything for the bathrooms and the cleanup room and everything. And I think she ended up at Sam's and got a good deal.
Okay.
But that's not a big ticket item.
Okay. So other than that, that's it. What else?
Did you have the birthday party?
We did have the birthday party.
I heard about the birthday party.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any flack on that?
Not after I told him the reason why it was so hot in there.
What
I
happened?
thought you meant about why he wasn't getting his money back.
Well,
That's why he was.
After she told him there were cameras in there.
That changed his whole demeanor, didn't it?
yes,
Yes.
he
What
was saying
happened?
there is alcohol after the contract specific. That's the first thing, and in all caps, absolutely no alcohol. I told him in person when he went to go sign the contract, and sure enough, there was
I thought
alcohol.
it was a kid's birthday party.
So did
We thought it was a 5-year-old's
Yeah, but-
birthday party.
It was the
Oh, they
15th.
drink, I
But
guess
we're
no.
in Sandy Oaks, or
we? Well, and they agreed. The wife was like, "Honey, you don't need alcohol at the party." Obviously, they did. And then when I told him he was forfeiting his deposit because they left a mess outside, and there was a red Solo cup inside with tequila, so that's not leaving the establishment
Not to
as
mention that they walked off and left the building unlocked
unlocked as
and
well.
didn't neglected to call me until a little while later.
So when I spoke to him, because I was already ready to give him back the deposit, but going back through the contract, I saw, and he was upset. He said that he was going to request his full money back because it was hot in there. And I reminded him that alcohol makes your body hot. So
How hot was it? It wasn't hot, huh?
And
It was warm in there, but
she had taken 3 fans down.
Yep.
And she even asked him if everything was okay, and he said it was fine.
he just
Yeah.
didn't like the fact that he was called out on.
yeah, he was
Well,
caught
breaking
in
the
his
rules.
lies.
What, was the air conditioning not working properly or?
One is not working.
One is not working properly. It still blows, but it's a little bit hotter.
was
Has
it-
the guy not been
And
back?
then you have
No.
a lot of bodies and people
Yeah, I
coming in
know,
and
it's just
out.
Priscilla
water was
called
better.
them again.
You know, I've been in there when there was lots
Priscilla.
of
She
people.
called
I've
them,
never
the
seen-
company on
over.
Friday after they worked on the
AC.
thermostat.
Right.
Oh.
Meeting's over?
Is it over?
No.
Yeah.
No. But that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, then I'll move on to
Well, wait,
agenda
wait, wait.
item
Anything
6.
else going on? Because we were talking about the food. We've upped our. they
We've
upped
upped-
our-
Yeah,
To 120 of the fresh meals now. We're doing pretty good. The Friday before, everything was distributed 2 hours before,
by 4 o'clock.
by
it was
4 o'clock.
called.
and this last time as well. So we're finishing up pretty quick. And so they upped us again to 120.
And you got the COO from the fire department?
We did
What did the count come back as?
50.
50? It's less than I thought.
How many were you thinking?
75.
no,
No,
I thought it was gonna be 58 when we put the second door in.
Ah.
But it's okay.
50 will work.
50 will
But it
work.
gives us something to work with.
Yeah. So it's at 50, which is, I think it's more than enough space.
Yeah.
Another thing that happened at the party, Raylan and I had moved all of the chairs, those padded chairs, into the holding cell and a couple in our office.
So
And
they have more floor space.
yes, and the man said, oh, well, Gloria said that we could use the chairs. So we pulled them all back out. Come to find out, Gloria never told him that.
Mhm.
Another lie.
Any other, I know that I talked with CJ last time we met. No, last week, I guess, whenever, about the evening meetings. and that they're looking at adding some additional type things. No final updates on any of that yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Any more requests for
Um,
rentals?
Yes. From the same person, so. We're not going with that. Megan mentioned, she posted on Nextdoor and stuff about the outreach programs and resources. So she said there's been 5 people just from today. And we're looking also into getting adult aids and stuff like that,
Right.
resources to help out. So sometime maybe hopefully next week we can meet up with them.
So I'd like to suggest, because I know we've talked about this, about some kind of senior activities. I do know that quilting and crocheting is something that has been mentioned by several people.
Mm-hmm.
So could you kind of just maybe do a poll or something and just ask, is anyone interested in this? What day would work for you? You know, and try to schedule something, at least get it started that way.
Okay.
And then I know we also talked about like adult games. You know,
Chess,
if groups want to come down and play dominoes or cards or, you know, sit around and drink coffee and,
And I have a lot of crochet sets and knitting needles and
There you-
loom sets and
there you
yarn
go.
I can donate that I don't use anymore. But I know how to do that too, so I can help.
there
like,
you go. Hey, there you go. Because somebody was asking about classes or something.
Knit 2, purl 1.
Yeah.
I used to knit when I was a kid.
I crocheted a lot.
That's the
That's
way
something
you,
you can sit in front of the TV
Yeah.
and do and
but that was to attract girls.
Okay, we'll do that.
That's
so as far as the refrigeration goes, you know, we talked about being able to use possibly ARPA funds for that. Just so everybody knows, the applications have been submitted, everything's been approved. They just need to show me the money. But the point is,
I read that Texas had not even applied for
they
the.
were waiting until 90%. August, yesterday
Mhm.
was the deadline. The second was the deadline for the state to decide. Everyone had till the second to submit. And if 90% of the cities had done that, then they would apply for it. Now, I don't know what the consequence is if they didn't get 90%. But my thought was this, we don't have to wait for the ARPA funds. And to be quite honest, we don't know 100% that they will be approved for that use, but regardless, I think it's something, you know, the city can be reimbursed from that fund if it works out that
See,
that's the
I think
case.
this refrigeration, and we do need a pretty big one. Right now, the refrigerator that's in there, it's fairly big, but it's a regular refrigerator. The problem that we're having is it's hot. These months is hot.
No,
And we have fresh
if
milk.
we're gonna have milk and fresh food,
Right,
we need,
We definitely.
because
need
they're
We
they're
need-
delivering
we
by
need that
9:30,
refrigerator.
10,
Yeah.
and then they're in there.
It's
It's just
sitting-
some little frozen packs.
Right.
So by the time we get there, we start bagging them.
Mhm.
We start bagging them and put them back in there. We start bagging them again. We do it.
Not the
Not the
Not the
people
paid
that are
people.
getting paid.
$15 an hour.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak up. Tom, I think we should take this to city council
I agree.
and I'll co-sponsor an agenda item
To buy a refrigerator.
to buy a commercial refrigerator. How much is
It
it?
was 19 and some change.
I thought it was
To me,
1,000.
this is the best bang for your buck. It's the biggest one.
Yep.
For this price, and then you have a 41 for $50.
Yeah, not to exceed $2,000.
Okay, we'll put it in. We got time for this next week's council meeting.
Yeah, I agree. Do it for next week. The 12th is our next meeting.
That I'll co-sponsor the item with you.
Okay,
And that'll be tax-free, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's Home
Tax
Depot.
free. Home Depot, we do have a tax certificate with
Well,
them.
you can get a tax certificate anywhere.
Yeah. Well, but it involves Charlotte. and having
Yeah,
to
I
do
know.
it.
They
Yeah.
just show up with the certificate and thousands of
Okay. Anything else?
If there is no further discussion, I will move on to agenda item 6. It is 6:58 and the meeting is adjourned. Would you shut off the thing?